we can't stop you in having a relationship.
Yes.
All you need to do is to be wise and be responsible, whatever decision you have to make.
And know what will be the effect of doing so.
If you don't like each other, then you have to let go. You have to put a proper closure.
Yeah, proper closure of everything. And I bet that Filipina already suffered a lot. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that she already experienced small physical abuse in the early stage of their relationship. But she just take it and move forward. Because she's always thinking that, my partner can change. I can give him another chance.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
My name is Ismi.
It's me, Roger.
And welcome to Roger&Ismi Vlogs. So today's subject, a young Filipina woman died because of her live-in partner.
Before we start, daghang salamat sa inyong pagigugma ug pagsuporta sa among channel.
Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So this is a viral video that is really scattering all throughout Facebook right now.
And it happened yesterday, and a young Filipina was stabbed by her live-in partner.
I can feel that sympathy from her parents, of course, because she's still young. She's 22, guys. 22, and she already has a baby. A baby that is, I think, 6 months or 5 months.
Wow, this news is really sad because for the women, not just women, but also Filipinos can really feel what happened to the young Filipina.
Yes, because we're talking about a brighter future for her baby. Although she is already 22, yes, but for us, that age can do a lot more. And to think she has a baby which is 5 to 6 months old, and she was just stabbed to death by her partner. Cold-blooded. Yeah, cold-blooded. And you're thinking that, why did he done that? There's no stated reason, guys. He just killed his partner right away. And we were thinking that maybe he's a drug addict, or they had a big argument.
Or jealousy.
Yes. So there's a lot of reason. They tried to investigate it and tried to ask her partner about what's the main reason why he stabbed her partner to death. There's no any reason at all. He was just silent.
I don't know what's the main reason is, but for this case, this is an eye-opener for all young generations right now. A lesson for not just women, but also men. So if you are planning to enter a relationship, or you guys, if you are in a relationship already, please value your partner.
Yes, because all of us are humans. You cannot physically abuse anyone. You can just talk it over. Why would you fight? Why would you try to fist fight? You can just talk it over in a calm way. You can solve everything.
Yeah, and if you don't like each other, then you have to let go. You have to put a proper closure.
Yeah, proper closure of everything. And I bet that Filipina already suffered a lot. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that she already experienced small physical abuse in the early stage of their relationship. But she just take it and move forward. Because she's always thinking that, my partner can change. I can give him another chance. Maybe he was just too angry. That's the reason why he punched me.
Yeah, and there are Filipinas also who like act martyr. to their
Numb.
partner.
Very numb.
Because she really loves her partner and the family, and she doesn't want to have a broken family. She's always thinking about the kid.
Yes, she doesn't want to risk the relationship. I can really see that, guys, because my mom was a numb person too. She was thinking that, oh, I don't want to risk my family. I don't want to risk the future of my kids. Because what if we would broke up with my dad or something? My mom and dad would broke up. How can she sustain our basic needs?
But she physically abused by your father, right?
Yes, she was physically abused. And that's just not one time. We see it multiple times since we were kid up until we are already old. There are Filipinas like that. They would just stick to you, or they would just stick like glue because they really genuinely love you. So if you can find a Filipina that is really serious with your relationship, value her.
True. Because that's a true Filipina, a true keeper, not a gold digger. So, if you can find this type of Filipina, guys, love her and support her. If you are in a dating stage, you can talk it over. Give time or a certain period of time that know me, or we will both know each other first. We will not rush things because relationship is not a race.
It's true.
If we are destined to each other, well, we have to wait for that perfect time.
Being destined to each other, it would really take time. You really need to exert a lot of effort and time for it. Because knowing someone, it's just not 1 month. It's not just 2 months. You really need to know that person if she is the one for you.
Correct.
It's true. So, being a Filipina, I can really relate to those types of Filipina that don't want to break up with their partner, especially if there is already children involved. Because we don't want to raise our children just being alone. Because there are tendency that the kids would be bullied at school because they don't have a father.
So that's one thing that as guys, we have to put that in our mind that whatever like hardships, especially for women that they carried the baby for how many months and then they have to raise the kids, we have to think about that because that kind of job is very hard for them. By doing all of that, it's not easy. So we
Yes.
have to respect them. We have to value. We have to love. We have to do everything what makes them happy.
It's true. And being a partner too, as a woman, you need to listen to your partner. Because there are also fighting for problems. Because men would keep all of their problems. Most men would just not tell anything to you because they don't want to give you additional problems that you're undergoing. So you just need to listen to them, understand them too.
Now, if you are a guy that have so many vices, and then you already have a family, you better stop that kind of vices.
Yes, because it would not do you good. As for the family, in order for you to have a good future and your kids would not copy you, you need to set a good model. You
Yeah.
be a good model to your kids.
And you have to think always about your kids
All the
because your
time.
kids will grow faster.
Time and time, everything that you've done bad towards your family, it would definitely come back 2 times worse.
Agree. And also for foreigners who are looking for a Filipina, this is also a lesson.
Big lesson indeed.
In a relationship, again, guys, it's not just about days, months, a year to know the person.
Yes. You really need to know the person entirely, the background, the personality, the family, everything. You don't need to rush everything, guys. Maybe you're thinking, nah, I need someone to really take care of me. as me because I don't have a lot of years to live. No. If you can take care of your health, you would live longer.
Correct. And maybe you will ask also, why do we need to believe you, Roger and Ismi? You're still young. But as a Filipino, we know what Filipinas are looking for.
Yes. And we already know the personality of a Filipina because it's our culture.
Correct.
Yes, we see Filipinas that are really faithful to their partner to the extent that they don't want to leave their partner. And they already experience hardship, but they're still there.
And again, a true Filipina keeper won't leave you, even if you don't have money.
That's true. Even though you have a serious illness, a Filipina would stay there. Because that's what happened here. If they would be in a Filipino and Filipina relationship, Filipino doesn't have money. They
Right.
are not rich. And there are Filipinos that has bad behavior, but their wife is still there.
Correct. And if you can see Filipino couples like who are poor, but they're living happily together because they value
Each other.
each other.
That's true.
They just not thinking about the money.
And happiness is not just money, guys.
Yeah,
It's everywhere. It's up to you if you would value it.
correct.
So, if you are a mature foreigner and your Filipina is still young, you need to understand her and know what are her goals. Because if she wants to explore more, you really need to understand and be patient. Yes, don't be a foreigner that wants to have a baby right away and she wants still to explore. Give her time to explore and let her decide when she would have a baby.
Correct. And especially when you're dating a young Filipina, you really have to understand what her desires.
Yes, desires, dreams, and everything. Because she would also give the world to you if she would accomplish that because of you.
Yes, and then again, guys, if your relationship is not good at all, or your relationship is toxic, then let go and move on.
Move on, let go, and just talk to the parents if you meet the parents already and tell them that you already broke up with their daughter. Because that would set the proper expectation. Because there are women, not just Filipinas, they would commit suicide.
True. It's happening. And it's a way also of a sign of respect, not just to a Filipina, but also to her parents.
That's true. My advice to the young generations right now, take time. Don't rush things. If you get pregnant, it doesn't mean to say that you need to be married right away.
Yes.
Get to know the person because a guy would change his behavior once you already have kids. If he is really responsible or not.
Yeah, we can stop you in having a relationship.
Yes.
All we need to do is to be wise and be responsible, whatever decision you have to make.
And know what will be the effect of doing so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And one thing, value your life.
Value each other.
So I think that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And we hope to see you in our next vlog.
No hate?
Just love.
Bye.